Hello, my peoples. It is Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. It's been a great day. I got my workout in, eating clean, and got up early. I was up by 6:05. Still haven't made it out of bed at 6. Hit that snooze button for 5 minutes, and just really working on my self-discipline. It's really challenging for me to stay on track. I definitely procrastinate, and I'm pretty slow with everything I do. So I'm just staying on track, staying focused, and so far so good. 2022, I feel like I'm off to a great start, and so I just want to maintain that. And if you're watching this, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you being a part of my life and just being willing to watch and care and participate in this with me, because that's why I'm doing it, is just to share my life with people and kind of create a little online journal, talk about what's going on in my life, and hopefully you can identify, because we all have things that we're working on. We all have friends. We all have maybe some things we're struggling with, and so it's kind of cool just to be able to broadcast that to the people that care all at once. So, I just got off the phone with my good friend of mine, and he's pretty sad. He's pretty down because his ex-wife won't let him see his little boy, and his ex-wife uses his little boy as leverage to get things that she wants. The primary reason why they are no longer married is because he felt like she was a vindictive, self-centered, kind of mean person, and surprise, surprise, like, she hasn't changed after the marriage ended. In fact, it's only gotten worse. And I try to be there for him. I try to, give him sound advice. It's just, ultimately it kind of comes down to one of those things that we train other people how to treat us. And I don't think that means you need to walk around this world with a chip on your shoulder and try to split hairs over everything, or, make sure that, you never compromise anything anywhere. That's not it at all. It's just, unfortunately, I don't know if it's a part of human nature, or I have no idea, but it just seems to be that if you allow one person, maybe because he wasn't normally like this, to just let everybody walk all over him, or everybody kind of degrade him, but he's kind of let her, and now she believes that that's the way she can treat him, and she can say whatever she wants about him around their son. And like, what is that little boy gonna think growing up, just hearing his mother just bag on him every chance she gets? And just, I don't know, it's sad. So I hope he gets some strength. I hope he remembers who he truly is, and the fun guy that he is, and the guy that would help anybody out, and the guy that would try to make another person smile or lift another person's spirits if they're down. And right now he's down, and so I tried to lift his spirits, and we'll see. I do think it makes a difference living in Arizona. I'm not a huge fan of the heat, but if a person is going through some crap, or just a little more inclined to be down or be depressed, and just kind of feel down in the dumps, and I can have moments like that. I can have days like that. It's harder to feel that way living in Arizona, just with the sun out and the sunshine. Just it's harder to stay down, because just the light, the sunlight, just it helps a lot. And so, but good day today. Just I'm focused on my routine, working and just on being disciplined, and that hasn't always been my strong suit. So that's it's not new to me. It's just I've been disciplined in, the areas. I guess I've been really selective about it, and right now I'm pretty much being self-disciplined in all areas, which that is kind of new to me. And just off to a great start for 2022. Yesterday I got to spend a lot of time with my 2 teenage daughters, and that was a lot of fun. We just went to IKEA and looked around, went to dinner, and it was just really cool to be able to hang out with them and spend some time with them. And just see who they are and just kind of goof off with them, because they're super cool human beings and they make me laugh. And I call them my teachers, because they teach me a lot. They definitely teach me patience, and I have to be careful about my own perspective, because I know I'm indirectly shaping the way they look at the world, or at least having an influence on it. And I want them to believe that we live in a friendly universe. I want them to think that anything is possible. And so as much as there are reasons to be completely outraged right now, I don't spend a lot of time there, because living in Arizona, it really doesn't affect me. And so I just have to remember that. And help them avoid some of the the traps I've fallen into, or mistakes that I've made, and just hopefully they'll listen and have good memories of me. Because one thing I do talk about with them is that this life is temporary, and it will end someday. It will end someday for me, and I hope it doesn't happen for a long time. I hope they don't know what it's like to live everyday life without their dad on this earth, but it happens. It happened to me. I was 10 years old, and my mom came in and, "Sit down, boys." She was really crying. I didn't know what was going on. And she broke it down. My dad was dead. And I didn't have a great relationship with my dad. And really the only time I ever really remember having a good time with them, or kind of having a night like I did yesterday with my girls, the only time I remember having a time like that with my dad is he was killed in a motorcycle accident in May of 1983. I was 10 years old. In January or February of that year, we were living in Eureka, California at that time. He and his brother were on a cool motorcycle trip down the coast of Seattle, Oregon, Northern California, and where we lived was a natural spot to go. And but for a week they were there, and we had a great time and went hiking and showed him around the town, and just he was focused on us. And I remember we got to watch the Super Bowl together, which again, these are just childhood memories, but I remember the Redskins beat the Dolphins that year. And then it was, I felt like for the first time, wow, I have a dad. And then it was gone. It was over. And so I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry today. But that's always on my mind in a way, because I want to make sure I make an impact, because I don't know when this is going to end, because I do know what it's like to things change fast, and things can change fast. And that's made me, that whole experience, my childhood experience made me want to live life, want to be adventurous, and just experience a lot. But I have another good friend where he was 6 when his dad, he kind of had the similar experience, and he's very protective of his kids, very, very, guarded, and just wants to keep things safe and locked down and controlled, and just two different approaches with a very similar experience. So we do talk about that a little bit, and it's interesting. It's interesting how different things can affect different people. So, but for me, I'm going to try to squeeze every bit of life I can whenever I get it. I want to be alive. I want to be out there. I want to be experiencing. I want to travel. I want to go do things and just try to live full throttle, because I know this one comes to an end. I know it does. And everybody rationally understands that it has an expiration date, but they also have a sidecar of, oh, that's down the road. That'll be a long time from now. And yeah, but no, you don't know. Nobody knows. So live it up, people. Live it up. Other than that, I hope your life is going great. I hope you're having a great day. I hope that you get to be there for a friend. I hope that you can pick a friend up. And if you are down in the dumps, or something's bothering you and you need somebody to listen to you or hear you out, or the shoulder to cry on, let me know. I am here for you. So have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.